What constitutes an art gallery and what responsibilities does it have? Well, these are the questions 4 artists here in Istanbul have been trying to answer. Elif Bereketli went along to find out more.
This building was once the headquarters of the Ottoman Bank. Today, it's one of the foremost art venues in Istanbul, Salt Galata. Its latest exhibition gets to the nitty-gritty of the art world. It's called The Users of Art. Salt Galata invited 4 artists to use the building as their artistic material. The goal is to ask what responsibilities cultural institutions have in today's world. What parts of the building were they interested in particular?
All the artists, but like several in particular, responded to the physical architecture or the archives. So, for example, Laure Prévost, she really worked with some of the architectural detailing. If you walk up through the building, you'll see moments when she's kind of blurred the marble. So she works with trompe-l'oeil effects, whereby you don't necessarily recognize immediately that something has been transformed or shifted. But the marble in particular, she's created a more feminine form.
The French artist also made sculptures of women mopping the floors. She wants visitors to be aware of behind-the-scenes work at Salt Galata.
As you walk through the building, you encounter these different works, and hopefully they change your perception of your context.
Walking into one of the old bank vaults, you can still find valuables, but not the valuables you were expecting. These are seeds. Many types of seeds are disappearing from the earth because of the industrialization of farming. This project is collecting and preserving them. The work does involve some travel.
No, the Seed Journey is an ongoing project by a group called Future Farmers. And we started speaking to Amy Franceschini about 2 years ago almost, because they'd already decided to do this journey whereby a boat left Oslo last year, and it would journey around the coastline, around the Mediterranean all the way to Palestine, with the intent of taking back a seed, a heritage seed that probably initiated somewhere in Mesopotamia, and at some point through history has moved and shifted to a context like Norway. So this idea of moving culture back to its origins.
Turkish artist Refik Anadol used a different part of the building, the archive. He's taken over the basement and turned it into a virtual library. He sent 1.7 million documents floating around this room. And he did it with the help of one of the world's tech giants.
But while he works with a company like Google, Amy works with Seed and communities and like a body of people having a discussion around going back to our roots. And she's very critical of Google. So I think it's these 2 different ways of thinking about how we approach the future and how we can do that as a community.
The exhibition was created as a forum for divergent ideas, but there is something essentially unifying in all of these artworks. A floating library, hundreds of seeds sailing from port to port, and even this love letter here. They're all involved in a poetic conversation. Elif Bereketli, TRT World, Istanbul.